Hello everybody, welcome to the Political Vigilante. My name is Graham Elwood. Thanks for supporting the show. Please, if you want to see more of what I'm doing, help support it. YouTube is going back to messing with demonetizing and that kind of business again. They didn't do it for a while, now they're back. So if you go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood, you can support the show. Other free ways to support the show is watch the ads at the beginning. Don't click skip ad. When you click skip ad, I do not get paid. And then share these videos out on your social media. And like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe even if you think you haven't. If you already have or whatever, like I already hit the subscribe. They might have unsubscribed you. Make sure you hit the bell notification button even if you think you already have, because they're unnotifying people. And then, of course, put comments. Anything in the comment section helps. Smiley face, thumbs up, whatever, if you don't have time to put a big comment. So that's a great way to support the show. And, of course, Progressive Comedy Tour. We're... Thank you, everybody who came out last week to Lafayette, Oxford, Mississippi, Pensacola, and New Orleans. They were great shows. I really appreciate it. It was really cool. And, of course, we're going to Texas April 12th through the 15th. Ron Placone and I are going to Fort Worth, Houston, San Antonio, and Austin. The 12th through the 15th. Go to grahamelwood.com. Get your tickets now. Get your tickets so you can see graphics like this. Fancy graphics. Raytheon wins $63.3 million DARPA contract for hypersonic weapons work contract that will fund tactical boost glide system. Oh, wow. I guess we need hypersonic weapons now. We need hypersonic weapons. Remember now, the Twin Towers were taken down with box cutters. Box cutters. 2 buildings were taken down with a common household tool. But we need to spend all this money on hypersonic weapons. Raytheon won a $63.3 million DARPA contract to further develop the Tactical Boost Glide Hypersonic Weapons Program. The joint DARPA and U.S. Air Force effort includes a critical design review, a key step in fielding the technology. You want to take a guess what's not in this article? Not one word about how are we going to pay for it. No one ever asks, how are we going to pay for this? $63 million is a lot of money. No one's going to ask. Don't worry. Don't. Shh. We don't ask how the war machine gets whatever it wants. When you want Medicare for all, or you want college tuition or student debt forgiveness, right? Student loan debt forgiveness, wouldn't that be a good thing? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. The banks get whatever they want when they create another economic collapse, which is going to happen. There will be another economic collapse. They will get bailed out again. But 60% of Americans don't have $500 to $1,000 in savings. But these dicks get their hypersonic blah, blah, blah machine. The latest contract adds to Raytheon's growing number of hypersonic weapons programs, said Dr. Thomas Bussing, Raytheon Advanced Missile Systems Vice President. Raytheon is working closely with our customers to quickly field these advanced weapon systems and provide our nation's military with the tools they need to stay ahead of the escalating threat. Always an escalating threat. Always a new threat. Why we need new weapons. We can't fall behind in the hypersonic weapons thing. How does the threat get created? Oh, we bomb third world countries. We destabilized democratically elected leaders, and we create more terrorists. And Raytheon gets to just run ads like this.
We see these beautiful pictures at night from the decks of these 2 U.S. Navy vessels. I am tempted to quote the great Leonard Cohen, "I'm guided by the beauty of our weapons."
We are one global team,
creating trusted, innovative solutions
to make the world a safer place.
Skynet. I mean Raytheon.
And they are beautiful pictures of fearsome armaments making what is for them a brief flight over to this airfield.
Mission success is confirmed. The proven Block 4 weapon system with an advanced suite of sensor technologies, data link, and multi-effect warhead make Raytheon's Tomahawk Block 4 a true multi-mission capable weapon of choice.
They took clips from MSNBC. MSNBC basically did an ad for Raytheon that they incorporated. Rachel Maddow has done segments about Russia, Russia, Russia that are sponsored by Boeing. So Raytheon and Boeing need war to get their stock prices going. What else do they do? Oh, sponsors nation's largest cybersecurity competition. Collegiate cyber defense competition kicks off. Hey, college kids, help us spy on everybody. Awesome. That's great. Thanks, Raytheon. Raytheon company with 218 sales of $27 billion and 67,000 employees. Yeah, if we get rid of all the wars, where are these people going to work? Where's this money going to go? It could go for a Green New Deal. How are we going to pay for that? Well, if we didn't give all the money to these guys to make all these bombs that kill all these people, we could actually be putting stuff to use. Look at all that technology they could be using for solving climate change. What if there was a video like, we figured out a way how to reverse climate change? Who knows anything is possible with technology when you think about it. When I started doing stand-up comedy 25 years ago, YouTube, the internet didn't exist. This show that you're watching right now was not possible. This is a TV screen. It's a flat-in screen. It's about that thick that this technology did not exist. High-def cameras did not exist. That's just one little minor example. What if Raytheon was putting all of this money into fixing climate change? What if they're like, oh, we figured out a way to I don't know, build more solar, grow solar ice caps. We figured out a way to lower the ocean's temperatures. I don't know. It sounds crazy. It sounds sci-fi, but so did walking on the moon 100 years ago. JFK said we're going to put a man on the moon by the end of the decade, not because it is easy, but because it is difficult. And 6 years after he was murdered, because he said he wanted the CIA scattered into 1,000 pieces, they put someone on the moon. The history of innovation spanning 97 years, the products and services, and blah, 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 headquartered in Waltham, Massachusetts. Gee, I wonder if that had anything to do with Elizabeth Warren being one of the 5 Democrats in October of 2017 to vote to give Trump an extra $80 billion for war. I wonder if that had anything to do with that. Nah, I'm just being a wingnut progressive. I'm a sexist burn, bro. Pfft. You progressives. Yeah, silly progressives. We just want war and war to end, and we want a Green New Deal and Medicare for all, and all these pie-in-the-sky things that we can't afford. These guys can. They can afford it. Brian Williams has really good health care at MSNBC. So does Sean Hannity. So does Rachel Maddow. Chris Hayes. They all got really good. Wolf Blitzer. They all got really good health care. I use Obamacare. I use the Affordable Care Act. It's cheaper than just buying it normal. It's not great, but it's something. It's a Republican health care plan that Obama passed. We could all have Medicare for all because Obama was in office for 8 years and controlled the House and the Senate for 2 of those 8 years, but he did nothing. Gave us more wars, so Raytheon's doing great. Thanks for being political vigilantes. You guys are all paying attention. That's why you watch your news here and you don't watch CNN and MSNBC and Fox and those clowns. They're clowns. They are pro-war propaganda clowns. I'm a stand-up comic in a one-bedroom rent-controlled apartment talking to you wearing a free shirt he got from an indie radio station in the Big Easy. Thanks for watching.